So if you are my defense attorney, you and I have gone over the case. I've told you the story till I'm blue in the face. I have to get up there and basically fight for my life. I have to look each
Yes.
juror in the eye. I have to make them cry. I have to make them emotional. I have to convince them that I was actually the victim that day, that I had to do what I had to do.
You have to communicate to that juror the fear that you were in of imminent, deadly physical force, whatever the threat was that she perceived. She's got to articulate that, and she's got to have them stand in her shoes to feel it, and whether or not it was reasonable for her to act in the way that she did. Don't forget, I know there's multiple shots that were fired here. She's going to have to account for every single time she pulled the trigger. It's not just a one-shot deal. When you fired the first shot, and that's going to be testimony too. There'll be people who will testify who were in earshot, who can testify to what they heard. So it's something that's very important, but you have to have, I can't stress this enough. I had a defendant on a robbery case, and I worked for hours back and forth telling him, I said, okay, now you give it to me, you go. And he made like 2 sentences. He got nervous and he was like, that's it. I was like, you can't go in there. You can't go in there.
Man, you are fighting for your life. You are begging for mercy from these people. They got to feel you. Yeah. Okay. So one thing we do know.
It's got to be the right person, and she's got to be comfortable with what happened. And of course, I believe she may have already made a statement. That's why she was released. So her statement was probably, very colorable and reasonable. So they didn't charge her right away. Now, after subsequent investigation, there's an autopsy, there's, other witnesses. They're probably looking at, okay, now I think we have enough to present. Now, don't forget, the standard of proof in a grand jury is very low. It's probable cause. It's very, very low standard. It's essentially is the information, reasonably reliable information that a reasonable person would believe that a crime was committed.